right, this is an exercise for amazing grace, in which is a lot of 0, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, different strings. So you can see that a lot of it is in the 0, 2, 5. Now all my fingers now, except maybe my pinky, but even that one's kind of hanging. 1, 2, and even though I'm not using this fourth fret, I'm just kind of riding with this second finger right behind the third finger, so that everything, notice, is at a 45-degree angle. My fingers, they're not like this, are they? So if I play like this, it's really hard to pivot or get anywhere. I go ahead and I play with my fingers on this 45-degree angle, and I want to do this, and the thumb is going to get that callus right where I showed you, right back here on that knuckle time. And as we pivot our whole hand up, look what happens to my thumb. My thumb kind of lays down. Okay, here it is at the 45-degree angle. And then as I take and move that, stretch that up, only way I can stretch it up is if the thumb lays down. If I try to keep the thumb here, I can't. I get all kinds of tension in my forearm. But if I just slide up here and let that thumb lay down, all right, I'm just going to do this. Now my thumb wanted to move out of the way, but I'm going to put it back here and try to keep it here and show you that even though I'm right at the nut with my thumb, I can get up there. There's the 5th fret. There's the 7th fret. There's the 9th fret, or whatever it is. So you can see that, and my hands, my fingers are all pointing at a 45-degree angle or even more, aren't they? And so, we want to be able to do that. We want to be able to slide along these strings without fretting them. I'm on the 3rd string right now.
Look at my hands. Tell me. Is that what you
That's
want?
the idea, but I'd like your thumb to be back by the nut, maybe right in front of it. There you go. And do it with your 3rd finger, and your other 2 fingers just kind of trailing behind. So that's your 3rd finger, but I want it on the 3rd string is what I'm doing it on now. There you go. Well, that's the 2nd string. And then, yeah, get that 3rd finger on the 3rd. There you go. Now, and then just kind of slide it up and back and forth, back and forth. Do it a bunch and try to keep this thumb from moving. What you're going to do is, you can hold it there if you want first, but here's what it is. Okay? My thumb is staying there, and my finger is just sliding along. This is just my 3rd finger now on here. Sliding up and down the 3rd string. But keep that thumb, the thumb has to stay attached to the neck, but pivoting like a basketball player pivot. There you go. Understand? Yeah, that's the idea. Okay? That will enable you to reach up to that 5th fret with that 3rd finger, and even beyond if you have to someday. Right? And then instead of sticking out your index finger straight, I want it curled in, because if you do curl that in, it's going to be closer to that 2nd fret. You don't have to put it on the string. It can rest on the string if you want. It's just going to be closer. Everything's going to be closer. So good. And don't forget the 45-degree angle. Your fingers can also be. There you go. They're all at a 45-degree angle. So we just learn to play like that. And you could pivot on the 1st finger. Here I'm pivoting on the 1st finger, 3rd string. Sliding on the 1st finger. Now I'm going to slide on the 2nd finger. And now I'm going to slide on the 3rd finger. We'll skip the 4th finger for now. All right. So that's something I want you to work on. And then what did we say? 3rd string, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 5. And 2nd string, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 5. If you keep your fingers and your nails, so not only my fingernails, but my fingers are also, if you look, they're kind of at a 45-degree angle like that. All right, instead of like this. So when you're like this, it's very hard to stretch when your fingers are straight up and down. So don't feel that you have to do that. You can angle your fingers. Okay, and try to only the object of this one is to try to keep them on one string. So put all three of them on one string and then angle. There you go. There you go. That's yeah. That's kind of what we're after right there. So we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna yeah. We're just gonna ride up and down, and you'll hear the sound. But that's all you need. So that's going to develop your pivoting, and just keep your monitor that left thumb and make sure that it's not starting to point forward. You want it to point at least yeah up, straight up, and then when as you pivot up, it's going to lay down. So as you pivot up, try pivoting up on your hand, and then yeah, and then as you do that, your thumb's going to automatically lay down. See it? Yeah, without moving it, just pivoting on it. Yeah. So you stay connected to this. There you go. You stay connected to the same place, and you stay. My thumb is still here, you know, but as I pivot up, it wants to just lay down just a little bit, but it never comes off of the mandolin neck. It's just a pivot. It's not an actual. It's not an actual movement up or down of the thumb. It's just a pivot on it. Okay.